Hello and welcome everybody, this is Joseph Levi, and it's time for more Let's Play Batman Arkham City. In the last episode, we made Catwoman, got to the Joker, got knocked out, and then started playing as Catwoman. In this episode, and also got introduced to Catwoman's primary weapons, her whip, her caltrops, and a bolus. The only weapons she actually gets in the game, so yeah. Don't expect any more. So in this episode, we're going to be, I think, heading to Poison Ivy. I want to talk to Poison Ivy so that we can get some sweet-ass loot. This is not an area I need to go. Actually, right here, I'm going to just go ahead and... Okay, no. Okay, so to confirm last episode's assumptions, we cannot tag as Catwoman. Cannot tag trophies as Catwoman.
You think Batman grew up in church? Yeah. I mean, he was the last one in. Next thing, it's on fire. It doesn't sound like the kind of thing that Batman do. Maybe it was a trap.
Yeah.
Harlequin tricks Batman into going into the church, and then the Joker blows it up. But with Batman and Harley got blown up too? You know what those two are like. The Joker probably thought it would be funny. It would be. I hate it. She scares a crap out of me. Unfortunately,
I never saw this before.
Pity. Where was she going? She was heading back to her steel building an ice cream truck. Sounds about right.
Well, that kind of ended up badly. Where are we? Oh. Where are we exactly? Okay. This isn't... I guess it is, huh? I never actually looked at the map. I never actually looked at the map while doing this part.
You don't stand it.
One thing I might notice, I don't think I noticed this before, noted this before, excuse me. The free flow focus and like combat stuff, the combo stuff is transferred between all characters. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So free flow focus is like both characters get them. And I guess if you have any of the other DLC characters like Robin or Nightwing, it might do the same. I don't know. Okay, so right here we have some gunmen. And got...
Where'd she go?
we got caught, only to fix that. I did not expect that to go so easily. But yeah, there's two guys. What they want you to do, they want you to use your new weapons, your bolus. Let me go ahead and show you what the bolus kind of looks like. Yeah, it's pretty much the battering. The caltrops. They're kind of like a smoke screen, except not as good. But you get like 3 charges of them before they have to reload. Which I don't think we've talked about, or refresh, or whatever the term is. Here we get our first instance of a Catwoman trophy that we can actually pick up. Keep in mind that only Catwoman can pick up those trophies. Only Batman can pick up the green trophies. So yeah. If you try to pick them up, like you get like this little shock and this message from the Riddler that tells you that it's only for a certain character.
Hello, Ivy. You here? You shouldn't have come here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Poison Ivy's in this
You're
game.
not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them all.
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones. I know a place that...
So we killed some. So apparently she killed some flowers.
Come on, Red. Can't we just...
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of...
And now we got zombies. In the truest sense of the word, actually.
Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a
If you want to
boyfriend,
send like
how about
real life
trying to
zombies,
date her?
actually like people that are under mind control substances. Like that's actually what the original terminology for zombie actually
You done,
meant.
Red?
It's not going to go to
billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow,
that seems a bit loud.
replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with blood.
So yeah, apparently
Perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body.
Are we done yet,
There you
Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
so apparently that green stuff is going to kill us if we get stuck in it, so... but yeah, right here we have 3 phases of battle. This is essentially a boss fight. Yeah, I guess I could give her a good run for my money. Run for her money or whatever. See, right there, you see that Ivy can send out projectiles at you, which you're really annoying if they actually manage to break your combo, which has happened a couple of times. I've never been able to get this high combo before, believe it or not, because she keeps tossing at just the right time. So yeah.
You've got some nerves.
So now Catwoman's captured. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's only one more section we have with Catwoman. And this toward the end of the game. So yeah. How is she an integral part of the plot again?
The ones who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun? It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you. Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
Love that reveal.
Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me. Why should I? Because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you too. That's...
He didn't...
Oh, come
Oh, okay. No, they wouldn't have done... He wouldn't have gone that far.
That's not what you always wanted.
Now I have people wondering what I'm talking
You're
about.
running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so
I wish I knew.
Take it. So we both die. I'm fine.
You know, maybe I don't have allergies. Maybe I have the Titan stuff in me as well. I don't think I ever had any blood transfusions.
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent
Or injections of any kind. I'm terrified of needles.
emergency rooms all over the city. So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more. Protocol 10? Never heard of it.
So, I love that there. It's a shame this is Mark Hamill's last performance as the Joker. Though, I think the guy that got for Injustice did a fairly good job. Not, again, he's no Mark Hamill, but he's good.
Getting a little down.
I think they should have gotten Joe DiMaggio, though.
Cheer up. Won't kill you. Oops.
The new Joker guy from Injustice kind of sounds a lot like Joe DiMaggio, actually, when he did Joker in Under the Red Hood.
I'm a cold-hearted friend, Mr. Freeze. Please don't talk on me. I'll find him. I thank you.
Excuse me. Okay, so now we have him in our communicator.
Alfred, Joker's poison thing. He may have
Now we
poisoned
can
Gotham
control
too.
ourselves again.
Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
Batman, anyway.
What are you waiting for then? He's in Arkham City.
To an
Find him.
extent, until
If only
he
it was that
stops
simple.
talking.
He'll be somewhere cold. He needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
Also, I like what they do here. They actually put the effort into like making it seem like he's talking to a communication
I
device.
calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
Okay, so we leveled up again. Oh, Mr. Freeze's bio. Huh. Didn't realize you got that. Interesting thing about Mr. Freeze is I think his backstory that he's most well known for actually came from the show, not the comics. Like in the comics, he's just like some generic villain. And then in the show, they gave him the story of his wife being comatose, being sick with a deadly disease and having to be frozen and all that stuff. Victor Freeze was a brilliant cryogenicist whose beloved wife Nora was stricken with a fatal degenerative heart disease. Or degenerative disease. Not necessarily heart disease, but yeah. Always assume that. Anyway, he placed her in a suspended animation while obsessively searching for a way to cure her. But the corporation that funded the research pulled the plug, triggering an accident that transformed Freeze's body into the cold-blooded form that must always be kept below zero. At normal room temperatures, he will die. Wielding a number of freezing weapons, he wears protective armor in his quest to somehow bring back his lovely wife and avenge his fate, or avenge her fate. Since the opening of Arkham City, Mr. Freeze has seemingly disappeared. You can kind of tell from the silhouette here that he's kind of big in design. You'll see what that's like later. You got two new characters, Bane and Ivy. We'll go through Bane so we haven't talked to him about him first. Interesting note about Bane. A lot of people don't seem to realize it, though I think it's gaining in popularity, but Bane is actually a very, very intelligent person. The only reason he gets unintelligent is when he's injecting venom through him and he kind of goes berserk. Also, he's the first villain to have actually crippled Batman, broke his back. See that in The Dark Knight Rises as well. That's an homage to that. So yeah, on to the bio. Imprisoned from birth to serve his dead father's sentence, Bane was raised inside the horrific environs of a Santa Priscan prison. Subjected to military experiments with the experimental ultra-steroid venom, his superhuman strength and iron-forged will helped him to escape. Determined to build a criminal empire, he sought out Batman and broke the Dark Knight's spine. But Batman recovered and managed to best Bane, cutting off Bane's precious venom supply. Since the events of Arkham Asylum, it's rumored that Bane has turned over a new leaf in an effort to save others from similar addiction. So yeah, there's Bane. And here's Ivy. Not much I can say about Poison Ivy. She's a botanist that went evil after... The people over here, it's venom that caused her to become the way she is now. Like, some mutated form of venom that turned her into, like, a plant-human hybrid. And turned her into an... Let's face it, she turned into an environmentalist gone haywire. This is your typical environmentalist here, only with the ability to control plants. Botanist Pamela Isley was transformed by a science experiment gone wrong into a plant-human hybrid with chlorophyll flowing through her veins instead of blood. She developed a toxic touch and a pheromone-fueled talent for seduction. Her unique brand of eco-terrorism often puts her into conflict with Batman, whose iron will usually protects him from her seductive powers. Since her encounter with the Dark Knight on Arkham Island, Ivy has been transferred to Arkham City. Taking refuge in a vine-covered stronghold, Ivy would rather keep humanity away than participate in the gang wars of Arkham City. So yeah. And then we also have an upgrade. I was gonna do some combo swarm, which is really good. This is really good for stunning enemies. It stuns like all enemies around by summoning a swarm of bats. You can kind of see what it looks like here. The next one right here, the multiple takedown. This is really good if you can get multiple enemies down at once. It's really difficult to pull off, though. Yeah, these are Catwoman's combos. The only two things that might be worth getting, if you actually played as her for any remote amount of time. So yeah. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. I don't know why that popped up. Right here, maybe notice these Arkham City stories. We'll be unlocking these as we do certain things. I'm not going to be looking through all of these, but I will be looking through a select few. We'll get to those when we get to those. You typically unlock them by doing Riddler challenges, by talking to, or scanning Riddler objects. Okay, just making sure we can...
What was that?
Yeah, but
I got him! He's over here!
right here I can actually... Okay, so right there I kind of showed off the back grapple from the claw. And just drop a smoke pellet. Just for the heck of it. Get out of that actually. Before we do freeze, we're hunting down freeze. I want to do this, oops. I'm gonna do this. Because if we do the 4 of these augmented reality trains that we can do right now, we can actually get an upgrade for our back grapple. And they're pretty easy to do. They're pretty easy, pretty quick to do. So I guess I'll finish the episode up doing that. Yeah. Basically, what this is just go through the loops. I completely missed what he said there. Though, one other thing that would be a good time to talk about real quick.
Anyone can hear this. I'm on the roof of the old Gotham engine building. I think it's on the north bank of the Gotham River.
We might do that after I don't know. It depends. Right here, you notice, much like in the last game, where you could get interview tapes with the villains. In this one, you can actually get tapes as well, or phone calls from the Joker in his case. But not for every one of them. Ah! Crap! You're gonna have to do that all over again. You gotta go through the targets in order, otherwise you fail, so yeah.
Augmented reality training failed.
Yeah. Right there, some balloons we can pop. I don't know what that guy was doing, but I'm sure what he was grabbing for was gonna assault me. So
Augmented reality training activated.
let's try this again. The first one's very easy. Just kind of go through kind of glide down. There's some others that require some more complex tricks, but we'll get. But they're fairly easy. So we got 3 more challenges so we can unlock the grappling boost. Quick here. Okay, so this one should probably be pretty obvious what we're supposed to do here. I hit the wrong one. Yep. Oh no, I did. Oh, 'cause this one you gotta do them a certain number of times. Okay. What? Good old tag. Come on. Tag the trophy. There we go. Okay, I'll do that later. That's kind of my main problem with doing a lot of open world games, that there's just so much to do. There we go. You're just gonna be able to get up somehow. Yeah, I wanted primarily to do this because, again, it's an item that we can get. If we you hold control or just let go. You can let go and it also helps, but you can also hold control to go down quickly. Next one. There we go.
Augmented reality training online. Augmented reality training.
There we go. So let's go ahead and up there and do this one. There's not really much I can say about these aside from like they kind of teach you some new moves or some new moves with your gliding, but that you never really actually use.
Augmented reality training activated.
This one's probably the most useful one. Left control dive bomb, which we'll need to do, and then you like let go and pull up, and you kind of glide up higher. So you can really glide all as much as you want. And that's good for an achievement, not a Riddler thing. There's a distance for gliding without using the upgrade grapnel, but you can still do it with the upgrade grapnel. You just can't activate the function. Its function.
Augmented reality training online.
Okay, so let's go ahead and tag that, mark that. Yeah, this ability is actually really useful. It's easy to get. Like you're seeing me do this.
Augmented reality training activated.
I failed once because I was an idiot and paused during it. See right here, just kind of get. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Over there. Over there. Can I make it? Yes, I can. I can. I think I can fix it. Fix my mistake. No, 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 no!
Augmented reality training failed.
All because I forgot for a split second where it go. Okay, so we'll get this time. Come on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's actually do this right this time. This is probably the hardest one to do. Because what you're supposed to do, glide down and you look, and you zoom up and look up. Yeah, there we go. Grapnel boost.
I see you have called in the Batwing, sir. Did I forget to pack something?
No, Alfred. I think I need the grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment. It's still in the prototype stage.
There you go.
I've done enough.
Grapple over that guy.
I'm ready.
So you can grapple on these things. So right there's the grapple boost.
Grapnel boost upgrade deployed and ready for collection.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get the grappling boost and we'll end the episode off, I guess. There we go. So yeah. Getting the new upgrades this episode. Prototype grapnel boost. Boost the speed of the grapnel, launch you high into the air above the target, allowing movement across the city without ever touching the ground. Very useful, actually. Basically, it replaces the normal grapple. We got new VR training, but it gets harder after that point. So we're not really gonna do it. See what else we have here. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll end this off on the SOS broadcast source. Just kind of show off some of the side missions we can do.
Joker will be dead soon. Then we'll see who's laughing.
Right here.
Shut your mouth, or we'll sew it up.
I say we take these losers back.
You going to talk to him?
What are you doing up here? There's someone after me. He's trying to kill me. Who? I think he works for Strange. That bastard has me working on his damn tower for 6 months. sooner is it all operational, he has me
This is
flying here.
What were you working on?
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
Ooh. This is one of the detective missions, one of the few times we'll actually be
I
using
need to set up a
detective
crime
mode.
scene here. It's the only way to find out who killed this man.
Okay, so we can scan the bullet.
The bullet hit here.
And now we have to follow the bullet. And this is part of a chain quest, so this is pretty much gonna be the only point we do. The grapple boost.
How come he gave it all to Professor Strange?
Don't tap space.
The shot was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan it.
And there goes another area. Ooh, dead shot.
There's the shell casing.
Thank you. We all know you were hiding in the dark.
We just put it in our pocket.
Alfred, take a look at the image that's just uploaded to the night computer.
Is that what I think it is, Master Bruce?
It is. Deadshot is in Arkham City.
What's he doing there? Is he a prisoner?
It seems unlikely, but I'm not ruling anything out.
So it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin.
I thought Deathstroke was the world's deadliest assassin.
Not him. Send me the full database entry for Deadshot. I've uploaded
Yes, he's
everything I know about the victim. I'll be in touch.
I guess he's more of a, crap. Deathstroke's more of a mercenary than he is an assassin, isn't he? Yeah, we have Deadshot. I know almost nothing about him, except that he's like an assassin. That's it. Floyd Lawton is the deadliest gunfire in the world. He never misses a shot, especially with his pair of silenced wrist-mounted 9mm cannons. Deadshot disdains himself almost as much as his corrupt targets. Several prison psychologists have diagnosed him with suicidal tendencies. Batman is the only person who has made Deadshot miss, a distinction that puts the Dark Knight at the top of Deadshot's hit list. So yeah, that's Deadshot for you. But we won't be dealing with him in this playthrough. But at least as far as I'm concerned right now, because we don't have access to doing all his side missions right away, and you have to wait for them, and it gets really... So you can hit that with Bat Claw, but it's easier with the batarangs. We're not going to worry about that for now. What we are going to worry about, though, is getting this Titan stuff out of our system and finding Freeze to get the antidote. So yeah, we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So yeah, in the next episode, we'll be hunting down Freeze. Until then, I'll see you guys later.